Stopped by the Stella's Bakery Cafe thing near my house.
Okay.
And they didn't. Oh my God, it's on my end. Got it. You're telling me the meetings. Doing it.
Oh, yes. We're live streaming. Everybody, hey, everybody, we're live. Welcome, everybody. So, hey, Jocelyn.
Which is really tasty.
What is that?
It's a peanut butter fudge bar from one of the bakeries near my house. I'm gonna have to keep eating that in a bit, guys.
Oh no.
I needed to go buy hand-rolled bagels.
Hold on. Oh,
That's
Sabrina
okay.
found us.
Oh, good.
Hey, Sabrina.
That's exciting.
Okay.
Sabrina, you are also exciting. Do not misunderstand. My daddy got his new truck today.
I just want to check something. Actually, Sabrina and Joanne, can you double check? Are we live on Wildflower Wool or Fiber Friends?
Good idea.
I'm sure I picked Wildflower Wool. It's just, I think maybe on YouTube I may still be logged in as Fiber Friends.
Sometimes you have to switch back and forth accounts. I have two channels too. I know that.
I know, and I didn't switch back and forth on here. Hey, Natalie. Oh, says every Louise needs a Thelma. Jocelyn can be my Thelma tonight.
Sure. So my dad's really happy. He has his new truck. I didn't think he was getting that till Friday, so he got it a couple of days early.
Oh, we got it early. Good.
Well, they went in to go buy because they sold the house here in Winnipeg. The house went through, so we have a surplus of money right now, right? So they decided they were going to go buy a new fridge and stove.
Oh.
So they, new appliances. They're in their early 60s. This should be like the last really big round of appliances, and then like the next time in like 10 or 15 years.
You don't want to think that way, though, do you? You don't want to think that way.
My parents do, because like in 10 years or so, they want to be looking at moving into like a seniors cooperative, or like they want to be moving into a place where it's more for what their style of living is going to be at that point, which is totally fair. The dad's like last new truck, because if he keeps driving into his 70s or 80s, he's not going to want something quite so big.
True.
Yeah, so that's sort of what their idea is. And I'm like, that makes a great deal of sense. Do it now while you have the money, and you can enjoy the newness.
Exactly. Makes total sense.
Yeah, they walked out with a fridge, a stove, a new dishwasher, and a new microwave, and they all match.
Oh, nice. Nice.
It's like, so instead of getting mad at one piece of tech, you bought 4 new pieces of tech. Bob's like, yep. I'm like, yeah, you guys are not allowed into the appliance store without adult supervision ever again.
Why not?
Because they went in for 2 items and came out with 4.
That feels like going into the grocery store for milk and you come out with like a handful of stuff, right?
It's like letting them loose in the Halloween department at Walmart. It's just dangerous. You don't do it.
It's just they bought more high ticket items.
Yeah, I know that was the question. Where did we get the articulated skeletons from? I'm like, Walmart. Mom's like, how do you know it was for Walmart? I'm like, because we didn't have cart space for the groceries. Because we put the articulate skeletons in first.
Priorities. So we should say hi to everybody. So we've got, let's see, who I can see is here. Joanne, Catherine, Katie, Natalie, Dawn, and Donna. But I think there's probably a few more people that just haven't commented.
It happens. Sometimes it's enjoyable just to watch and hear things going on in the background.
Exactly. Well, I hope everybody
dictator has returned.
Oh, Daisy's just trying to annoy me because I have not fed her yet. I just got home at about 7:28. So hopefully I look okay because I didn't even brush my hair. I just literally came in, grabbed the laptop, and opened things up. So anyways, so Karen's here. Crafty Chemist is here. Hi, ladies. Ooh, so this is the official Louise and Jocelyn August WIP Challenge check-in. Susie. Hey, Susie. Oh, Susie, you were in Vegas? I don't think I knew you were in Vegas. I
In
was
Vegas.
I was actually just looking up Vegas again, just thinking that I may plan a trip there, when things are all possible. Hey, Sherry and
But
Tracy.
it's hot.
I know, but I want to go in the winter when I want hot.
I'm not buying any of this. It's a dry heatness. Because I live in Winnipeg. It's a dry cold that still doesn't sell people on it.
No. I will see, Jocelyn. I will come visit you in the summertime.
Okay.
I will not come visit you in the winter.
We had 30 plus days of over 30 plus degrees heat before humidity.
So did we. I bet you we did too. Yeah, which is ridiculous.
So we were all just hot because what is it, like 40 degrees on either side for Celsius is minus 40 Celsius is minus 40 Fahrenheit. But I think like 30 or 40 degrees is like 100 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, I checked it, and 35 degrees works out to be 90 degrees.
90 Fahrenheit. Yeah. So yeah, we got to 90 Fahrenheit fairly regularly. There's my portable air conditioning unit because we're at 26 degrees today. It's the 1st of September.
I know. Yeah.
We don't have fall in this province. We have spring, which is about a week and a half, and then you have summer, and then you have fall, which is about a week and a half, and then you have winter. So that's what we do.
And you guys get snow. Yeah,
We should.
Snow.
We're supposed to get snow and cold temperatures. Those are things that are supposed to happen here.
Yeah, it's nice. It feels like a fall day here. It's cool. It could almost have a jacket on. I just have short sleeves, and I was just verging on a little chilly outside tonight. So it's going to be lovely. So, hey, shall we talk about some knitting?
Yes, I think we should.
So we've got Lynn popping in here. She says this is the first time that she's joining us, Jocelyn. I think Lynn, I usually see Lynn on my Monday night lives.
Hi, Lynn.
Anne has popped in, and Linda is here from
usually
North Carolina.
Chat. What are you doing?
So
no,
for those of you
out on the freezer, it doesn't move.
So this is our check-in. So every month, Jocelyn and I pick 1, 2, or 3 things that we think we may work on, maybe potentially try to finish. And then we come back here. Usually we are live here the first Thursday of the month, but Jocelyn was really very nice and kind to let us do this Wednesday night, because tomorrow night at this time, I will be halfway to cottage country.
You cabin people, it's fine. I'm willing to make.
You'll have to follow Wildflower Wool on Instagram, and you will see what I'm knitting, where I am by the water, hopefully. Let's see. But anyways, back to tonight's scheduled events. So sometimes Jocelyn and I get our things finished. Sometimes we make good attempts. Sometimes we make starts. Sometimes,
we move in the middle of the month to a whole new space.
Or what was it last month? You were knitting an Afghan. You decided like Jocelyn does, she's just going to whip up an Afghan. So the one you were working on, you ran out of yarn. So you just started and finished a whole brand new one.
Yeah. Because I wasn't going to get that one done.
Yeah. That's not my, I wouldn't.
This month I moved. And then I'm on a bone marrow donor registry, because it's like blood. It's something you can give that your body replenishes. And I got the call to go donate. So I did 2 huge things this month.
Good for you. That is really impressive. Oh, hey, Diana's here.
The scariest part is they tell you and show you how they're going to get the bone marrow out of you. The rest of it's painless till the numbing wears off. And then you have an excuse for ice cream. So it was fine.
Okay, I see. So I think I remember seeing, did you watch the 100?
I have watched the first season of the 100, which for me is a huge accomplishment, because apparently if it was published or if it came onto TV after 2005. Apparently, I don't know how to watch it.
Oh, well, anyways, you should watch it because I love it. It's one of my most favorite shows ever.
I got through season 1 and I liked it. My mom said I would enjoy the other seasons, so I haven't gone
Yeah,
back to watch.
you should watch it. But anyways, I think they actually like kidnap people and then they take their bone marrow, and it doesn't look like it. See, that would not be a good thing to watch. If you want to donate, don't watch that. But
Well, or generalized understanding that if it's on TV, that's not really how it works.
well, yeah, don't get your facts from watching a drama series, right?
Yeah, that would be bad. That would be bad. No, it was fine, and especially if you're mixed heritage like I am, because I'm Métis Federation, like my mom's Native American, right, or Indigenous First Nations. I have to remember that my mom doesn't identify as Indigenous, she's Native American, but everybody else Indigenous, and my father is Caucasian, so it's even harder to find mixed race donors because there's even fewer of us. So I definitely put myself on the list. I didn't enjoy giving my sample, and I did not have fun donating.
But you did it.
But I did it, and then I ate ice cream for 2 days.
I would do almost anything for ice cream.
It seemed like a perfectly legitimate excuse. I ate bone marrow. I don't have to do anything today.
Oh, okay. So what mug? So who? Natalie says coffee mug twinsies. What mug do you have, Jocelyn? Is that you?
I have my Nightmare Before Christmas mug today.
Okay. Yes, that's what Natalie says. She said her Nightmare Before Christmas mug is her favorite in her collection.
It is. This will very shortly be my second favorite mug in my collection, but that's only because Diana has been very, very patiently been working on a merch store for our podcast.
Yeah.
So she is supposed to have ordered me, Diana, a Jocelyn sized mug with our YouTube banner on it for me to have. So that will be my favorite mug, but that's only because it's a personal merch mug. Otherwise, Night Before Christmas all the way. It absolutely hands down wins.
Well, there you go. Okay, so Crafty Chemist is saying she was on the registry, but she thought she had to go off it after 35.
It depends on how desperately they need you and what shape you're in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
I won't ever have to do it again because I'll have aged out at that point. But
okay.
Yeah, it just depends out, and mixed race is that rare,
right? That they'll take. Sabrina says that her husband is Native American.
Yeah. It's one of those ones that I have to remember that the politically correct term now is Indigenous First Nations.
Well, when you grow up with it one way, right?
And if I was to use that term when I'm around my cousins and my uncles and my mom's side of the family, they would look at me like I had two heads. Oh. So it's just different words for different groups of people, and I get them confused all the time. Right. And I decidedly do not look like I am Métis. I very much look Caucasian. So I have to use the right word in the right situation.
Oh, Diana says she has your order.
Oh, good, because Mom wanted a mug too.
Okay, so knitting stuff. What would you, okay, partway through the month, you forgot what one of your projects was. So what did you have?
I legit did.
You picked 3.
No, I had people vote for 3. I gave them options.
3 potential. Okay, so what were the 3? What did we decide the 3 were?
It was the pink and gray cardigan.
Yeah.
Then there was a tank top. And then spinning was my third one. Right. I wanted to finish my drop spinning that I was working on.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And I said that I was going to finish the 2 pairs of socks that I was supposed to have finished last month.
Yep.
I was going to move those forward to this month and finish them. Mm-hmm. I have to stop saying that F word, Jocelyn.
No, you need to just panic craft the last week of the month like I do.
I know.
I had to find my stuff after I moved, which took a week and a half.
You did good though. You were like an organized mover, getting things boxed and moved and unpacked. Like you unpacked in record time, I have to
I
say.
I don't like living in boxes, so that means it just gets done.
There you go. That's good.
And even then, I think my brother-in-law picked up the last of the boxes to leave here this past Sunday.
Well, it looks all good behind you.
Yeah, I got stacks of stuff to deal with, but they're project bags and fabric stacks. Like that's all fabric. That whole thing is it's a whole stack of fabric.
You can't.
There's nowhere for it to live.
Oh, I know what that's like. When your staff outgrows its home. Yeah. I think we can all.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Erin. Erin is here, Jocelyn.
Oh, good. Erin can tell you it's been a work in progress. We get closer to done.
So did you work on, okay, so what happened with the cardigan?
Well, once we realized that the cardigan was on the list, I went, okay, have to find that.
Yeah, because that's
first step. Locate project. Normally I leave the projects not in my background where everybody can see it, unless you're Sherry, because I know Sherry hunts my background for clues. So I'll move things around and leave things out where if people are noticing and paying attention, you'll notice, like in the podcast episode that went up today, the pink cardigan was like chilling in the rocking chair. The pink and gray cardigan was just chilling there in the background, because I do that to people now that I'm aware people look at my background to see what's going on. I now just leave little Easter eggs in places.
Ah.
And I don't, well, I put it out to Diana before we hit record and we start going, but other people don't know.
I know. Well, now I'm like surveying what you have back there.
If you guys are super on the point when I finally get this organized, you'll slowly watch the cubicle that will be Erin's yarn increases. It's because I get the, like, I'm looking at September's sock yarn right now. It's in my field of vision. Hi, microphone. I'm a Diana. I just punched the mic. It's in my field of vision, but it'll get moved into the cubicle this week. And then, you have to notice what's going on to see the changes, because I'm constantly moving things about. But we got all 20 some odd boxes of knitting projects and yarn unpacked. And then I located the 3 projects, had a panic about what was my third one, because it wasn't in a stack neatly somewhere for me to grab up and work on. I'm like, what did I say I was going to work on?
I know.
Oh no, that's fine.
I know, it's hard. A month is a long time to remember.
It really is, and it's okay. I have some successes and some not successes. That's how it should go.
Yeah. So, Amber's here. Diana, I like this. So Diana said Panic Craft. She said that should be a brand name, and then she spelled it in Panic with a K and Craft with a K. Oh, it's a brand. So is it actually Panic Craft?
It's also like, Erin can tell you she saw me on Monday, Tuesday. We went to the local yarn store on Tuesday here. Because I took my laundry to the laundromat on Monday. And she's driving back, and I was like, I'm at the point where like my chest hurts, but I love it. Like that last week where I'm just like, I want to pull my hair out stressed is my most productive time ever. If I am not absolutely booked to the nines with stuff to do and more stuff than hours in the day, I get nothing done. I have to be stacked with too much stuff. All right. And even then, it doesn't feel like I get a lot done. But if I have nothing on my plate, I nap all day.
I
just sleep.
Yeah, I'm kind of like that too. I need the deadline.
I need that deadline. So this has been great because the deadline pressures.
Okay, so what did you work on? Did you work on all 3?
Well, no. I did not work on the tank top. There's
Okay.
that ball of yarn to make the front of the tank top. That hasn't even, nope, didn't even start it.
Oh, wait. Okay, wait. Hold that back up again because that's what Susanna was talking about. That's the beach glass colorway.
Yep.
Because hold on. Oh,
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
like
I know. I
it's like
watched. I watched.
I have the
Uh-huh.
same one.
Uh-huh. I was watching. I went, oh, that's my yarn.
Yeah. And I'd forgotten that Susanna had said that she had sent you some cotton. I didn't realize that that's what it was.
Yep, she
So
sent me this.
we're
So
gonna have matching projects.
I don't know what you're making. I don't remember what you're making with yours. I
I'm
gotta make a front half of a tank top. That's what I gotta make.
Mine is just gonna be a big rectangle wrap.
Mine's going to be a lounge around the house racer back cotton tank top
Okay.
because I like pajama tops.
Yeah.
And I need to make some new ones because mine are starting to die. So I have the back done. Nice, loose, baggy racer back because then it's super comfy and you got like big old arm space. Didn't even start at the front.
Yeah, well.
Didn't happen. That's
Okay.
fine. I was looking at it today going, well, you know, that
So
happens.
tank top didn't happen. Okay, that's all right.
Tank top didn't happen, but that's okay. I have not enough desk.
Well, then here, I'll talk about this project that I've got sitting back here.
I've got to some precise surgical movements going on back here, guys.
Precise surgical movements. That's hilarious.
Like I have a random skein of yarn. Why?
So this project, you guys will remember my March socks.
Yep. Yeah, we remember.
Yep, I know. They've been hanging around since March and they are still not done. But I did make some progress on them.
Do you need some reading suggestions? I've got my finger over the swear part of the mug.
Is that okay? That's a lot.
Well, in case I hit a reading slump, I write down 52 reading prompts.
It looks like you've got enough there.
So, and then I just sort of keep adding to it. So that way I never have to like, what am I going to read if I'm not in the mood to read anything? I pull a prompt and pick a book from the prompt.
There you go. Oh, Susanna, we were just talking about you. We were talking
but your
about the
yarn.
beach glass. How we're gonna have matching projects. Oh my gosh. I know. Okay, listen, you guys, be nice to me about my socks. I know.
Are they being mean to you about your March socks?
Well, Amber said she's not surprised. I know. And Natalie said she's shocked that I didn't get it finished. I know, right? I am not loving this project, obviously. I did get the heel. I got my increases done. So it's obviously
Daisy tail.
Yes. So toe up socks. I'm doing a heel flapping gusset. I got all my increases done and I'm just about ready to start turning the heel. And I got stuck again because I can't do this part from memory on toe up. Cuff down, I just, do the heel flap, heel turn and whatever. And, but I have to go find my pattern. And that's where I got stopped. And then but something else, the spinning. I was having more fun spinning than I was knitting on this project. So honestly, I'm going to finish this, but I don't know when. I'm not going to say next month because
I think like my 8-bit sweater, which is like in the red bag at the top of the frame there.
Yeah.
They have to go away for now. Just have to go sit in a corner
till
it's time.
Yeah. Until I am feeling
the March socks.
Yeah. Maybe I will leave.
This is being really aggressive. I'm sorry. I keep laughing because I keep seeing her in the background, but I'm like, where's my monster? Yeah. Sleeping beside me. That's where she is.
Maybe these March socks just have to wait until March.
It might be.
They just might. Yeah, so I know Susanna's lost time. I know, Amber, I did not feed Daisy because I got home literally 2 minutes before Jocelyn and I were going to start. And I just opened my laptop and started. So poor Daisy, she's
starving to death.
She is starving.
Uh-huh.
I know.
That's okay. We started and when you were pushing buttons, I was like, ran to the kitchen.
I know, you ran. I know poor Daisy did not get fed, but that's all right. She will survive. I haven't eaten yet either, so
I had
Oh,
a bite of that peanut fudge bar. I'm good.
maybe took the pattern. You know what? The pattern is tucked away because it's a pattern that I wrote for teaching toe up, heel flap and gusset socks. And it's put away with all my teaching stuff because I haven't been teaching for a long time right now, year and a half. So I just have to go unearth it and then I will be back on track. So it's just going to be on hold, but I did make some progress. So not a total, not a total, I don't know. I don't want to say a negative word. I was going to say not a total fail, but I want to say fail. I made progress. So it's a step in the right direction. So it is a win.
Progress is progress.
Progress is progress. Okay. So what about the next project, the cardigan?
Cardigan. No, we're going to leave the cardigan till last because everybody wants to know about the cardigan.
Oh, okay.
I know how to suspense things. I'm a podcaster. I understand the drama.
We're going to make you.
I finished spinning that ultraviolet that I was working on. So I just have to ply it now. So this was all done on my drop spindle.
Oh, I love those colors.
And this is, it's from a lady who's no longer dying. And it's called Ultraviolet. And it was from Hillary's Magical Yarnorium. So she's no longer dying, but I did I did drop spin them. And I'm going to take a look at maybe chain plying on the drop spindle. Because it's here. So I want to take a look at that. But the goal for the month wasn't plying it. The goal for the month was to be done spinning it. And I've spun it.
Spun it. Okay, so how much was it? How many do you know?
It was a braid, so I'm probably looking at about 100 grams.
That was 100? Okay.
Yeah.
And do you have any idea the thickness that you spun it? Like, would you say it's is it like lace weight or is it worsted weight?
I'm gonna be kind and say it's art yarn. It is definitely thick and thin. It's my second ever drop spinning. So this is the second ever thing I've ever finished drop spinning. It's the second ever thing I've spun. So super new. When I'm done, it's definitely going to be a thick, thin art yarn.
Yeah.
And it's going to be display yarn because that's all I ever intended for my first couple of spins to be.
That's right. That's what you said you were going to do with it.
Yeah. So I currently just have it living on these Lazy Kate.
Yep.
Yeah, on my Lazy Kate till I get a chance to spin it. Would I spin it on my wheel? Yes, but at the moment getting to my wheel, while not impossible, requires me to lift my wheel, which I don't want to do right now with my back at the moment. I will do it in a bit. So if I start plying it, I'll ply it on the drop spindle.
Oh, Sabrina says, congratulations, beautiful spinning.
Yeah, I know I'll get better and more consistent. It's just a practice thing, but yeah, no, I quite enjoyed it.
You know what? I find like I have not picked up my spindle in a few years. I have definitely have not done it during COVID and maybe even a year before, because I actually lent one of my spindles to one of my friends so that she could practice spinning.
Mm-hmm.
She gave it back to me, and I'm sure she gave me this blue teal, this tealy colored yarn that she was spinning. And I think she just gave it all back to me on the spindle because she didn't like spinning. And she just said, spinning's not her thing, even though she did a pretty good job. But anyways, yeah, it wasn't. So I finished spinning this blue.
Okay.
That was,
that's good.
And I thought, I know, and my consistency, I'm like shocked. Oops, there we go. Get it on camera. Because my spinning has always been very much art yarn. Thick, thin, every weight of yarn, all in one ball, right?
All in one go.
But I think there's something to that. If you try and you practice, and then you set it down, then I think it kind of all settles, and it kind of like your muscle memory, it settles in there. because it didn't take me that long. Last couple nights ago, I picked up the spinning. And I decided, okay, I'll just kind of practice finishing off on this blue just to get the rhythm, the drafting, and getting the feel of the spindle again. And it actually, I was surprised at how quickly I fell into that groove again. And then I have this amazing. This is 50 grams of Corriedale. And it is so nice to work with. It was in a little tiny bag. I don't know how they must have vacuum sealed it in this little bag. It came from Little Red Mitten. It's 50 grams. And now that it's out of the bag, it's huge.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It just like poofed.
Wherever my magical fiber storage convenience is gone, Ziploc bag. It has the tag with how much was in the braid and stuff.
Okay.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I know.
No,
50.
I took to doing the drop spinning when I was editing the podcast every week, and that just worked great.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I think I'm going to keep doing that because that was very comforting while I had to start all the time to put cuts in.
Yep. So this is I'm really liking this, and
no, that's turning out great.
I tend to getting really fine. There is a couple of like right there. There's one thicker spot right there, but yeah. So I'm feeling like my consistency is getting way better. So this was a great little challenge because I have no idea what I'm going to use this for. This fleece was just literally sitting.
You're doing fine.
Yeah. Let's see. No, but that looks good.
I got some really active twist going on in some of these sections.
That's what I'm working on now. The last little bit that I've been spinning, I've been really working at trying to get not so much twist in it. Yeah.
So I have to work some of that energy out while I apply it, I think.
Well, I mean, you're going to once you apply it, or before you apply it, are you supposed to wash it and hang it and that kind of relax it after you apply it?
After you apply. Oh, listen, I wouldn't have put that down on top of your head if you stayed on your cushion, but you left your cushion, therefore you got a lazy Kate on top of your head. This is how this works. If I pet you without looking, you'll bite me.
Oh, okay. Look at this crafty chemist. She's like, look at this. Great words of advice here. She said when she started to spin, she practiced 10 minutes a day, and then until she got the hang of it.
Yeah, I'm finding that when I sit down to edit the podcast, it's anywhere from like 4 hours to 6 hours to do an episode, from start to finish. Yep. So it's for me, I get up, I get down, I move around, I have a lunch, I deal with the tiny dictator thing. Like my day goes on around it, but that doing that once a week and focusing in on that once a week, and that's the craft I work on, was really good. So I think I'm going to keep up that habit because that seems to be a habit that works well for me. Okay. What do you want?
So
yes, I'm staring at you. You don't need anything.
Daisy she's just pacing back and forth. So Erin's chiming in here, and she says, Jocelyn, she thinks that she's going to guess that your fiber was 100 grams based on how big your bobbins are.
Give her, that's what I'm figuring. Yeah. Oh, hello. What?
So I am so happy that you decided to throw spinning in, because
that was fun. I liked that.
I am loving the spinning. I had the spinning sitting on my nightstand, and I actually started spinning before I even got out of bed this morning. Okay. I just sat on the end of the bed, and I
went for it.
And then started spinning. And then I'm like, kept looking at the clock, and I'm like, crap, I got to get in the shower. I got to get ready for work. I'm like, okay, I'll just spin a little bit more. So I was definitely enjoying spinning more than I was working on my socks. Absolutely.
Excellent. I've turned into a person who bathes every day now that I have a clawfoot tub. So.
Ooh, doesn't that feel luxurious? Are you like lighting candles and have music playing and?
Oh no, I do it like middle of the morning before lunch with a book on audio going, and I'm only there for like.
That still
eating
sounds
time,
good.
but it's a nice midday break for me. So I've
Oh
I've
yeah.
become apparently a daily bather when that happened.
Why not? It's relaxing.
When I got a
Oh,
tub big enough to fit in, that's when that happened. What? Hello?
okay. So Crafty Chemist is telling me you don't wash the yarn until you're done with it.
Yeah.
Okay. So that
Yeah.
means fun, implied.
Yeah.
Then I can wash it before I knit with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or ply it. I think the conventional thinking is ply, wait for 24 hours, and then wash dry,
Okay.
and then use.
And then use. All right.
I can't help you with rush hour. There's just people coming home. That's just. We had somebody moving into the apartments this week, so there's a lot of extra bagging and stuff and moving around. Yeah, poor girls, but they were lugging that dresser up the stairs for no guys. I live in a 3-story walk up. There's no elevator in this building.
Ooh, oh, well, there's exercise. Exercise. Think of it as exercise.
Yeah, no, I hired men.
Oh,
I paid them. What? What?
Jocelyn,
What?
you could
I
take
paid
it a
them
couple
to-
different ways, couldn't we?
You can take it however your dirty mind wants to.
So Amber's asking, yes, Anne was here. I saw Anne in the comments earlier.
Yeah. Is she
So-
not here anymore? Did she have to go?
She
It
might have.
happens.
She might have.
Arg.
Oh, okay. So third project, have we drawn it out long enough?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so what does everybody think? Okay, so I'm sure you got it done. You just have to put sleeves on it, right?
Just sleeves.
Just sleeves, but it's done,
Okay.
right? Everybody's it's done.
This is a pattern I'm making, so it wasn't just sleeves. It was writing pattern notes as I was making it.
Oh, Jocelyn, you can do that in your sleep.
If you ask Asa, the answer to that question is no, because it takes me forever to get her pattern anyway.
Oh, there's Anne. Anne was just listening, which is totally fine. I hope you're like relaxing and people are knitting as we're chatting.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
I hope everyone's chilling.
Crafty Chemist. She's got a book. Maybe don't I came home today and I had an Amazon order on my front step. And so anyways, so she's got a book, How to Spin by Beth Smith. Beth Smith, oops, left comment. Hold on. Move my screen over. Oh, Beth Smith, very useful for how to finish yarn properly. Okay, I will maybe try to check that out. Thank you.
You're not boring,
Okay.
guys. I'm just tired. I don't know if you've met me, but I have the arm span of a snowy white owl. So like,
So you're okay. So are you setting us up here to tell us that you did not finish, which is totally fine. If you didn't finish, that's totally fine.
I'm working on the button band and I don't know if I want to have a button band or not. So for the moment we've paused because I don't know if I want buttons, but
Okay.
I got sleeves on. So I got 2 sets
Yay.
of sleeves. We're
Oh
all
my
sewed
gosh.
together and I'm just working on my band. Look, it keeps going. It
Keeps
keeps going. It keeps going. I don't even know if it's on screen yet.
Yeah, we can see it. We can see the bottom.
Oh, good. Because
Yeah.
I don't think I could stretch out any farther.
No,
I'm
don't
pretty
stretch
sure
any
my-
farther. I don't want you to topple over
my
backward.
chair says no. But I did. I figured out my sleeves. I got my sleeves attached. I got my ribbing, all that finished. I don't know if I want buttons.
Buttons are
So-
overrated. Buttons, you know
I
what?
have to put it on, and then I have to go, and then I have to sleep on it, and then I have to make a decision for the morning, and then I can finish off my button band. So
would
it's
say-
currently still attached to balls of yarn, but it's at that. I just need to decide.
I know it's gorgeous.
By finishing.
It's nice.
So
It's lovely. The sleeves look great on it. I don't know. I would say, well, if it was me, I'd skip buttons. I even when I put buttons on, I never ever do them up. I just always leave my cardigans open.
I have a lot of open cardigans for that reason because I rarely do the buttons up. I'm just wondering specifically, a lot of people like buttons on their cardigans, which is fair.
Yeah.
And this one is out of worsted Briggs and Little, so like a real natural wool. So I can almost wear it like a light fall coat.
Yeah. So then maybe
So
you
like
would want it.
buttons make sense. Yeah.
You know
So I'm
what?
like,
One of my knitting friends she was on vacation right now out in the East Coast.
Yeah.
And she posted a picture. She went to Briggs and Little.
I'd love to go.
Ah,
I think it would be great fun.
oh my gosh. I would come home with a back seat full. I would just like, I'd buy it all.
Yeah, it would be
Yeah.
problematic to fly home afterwards, but I'd figure it out.
You could always
I'd
ship it
mail it.
home to yourself.
I would mail it to myself if I'm
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah. Oh, so let's see. So, oh, Amber. Oh, so Amber, oh, you had blood work done. So you're trying to stay awake.
That's hard.
Well,
When those vampires get at you, man, they could run
yeah.
away with a lot.
Well, just relax. Hopefully, I don't know. I was gonna say, if we put you to sleep, maybe that's a good thing. Just the soothing sound of our voice, and you just drift off and have a nap.
I have never been accused of having a voice that causes people to go to sleep. I have been loud, brash, obnoxious. I've been told by a
Oh,
person, I know, I have no idea who this person was, that the sound of my voice was annoying. Cool. I don't like you either. It's like, what? But
why do people say stuff like that? Oh my
I've never been
gosh.
accused of being soothing. That's not on the list.
Okay, well then maybe if Amber's trying to stay awake a little bit longer to make
Longer.
it closer to bedtime, then maybe we're keeping her awake.
Sure. That sounds perfectly reasonable. I'm game to try that.
Oh, Linda's saying your sweater is beautiful.
I'm really happy with my progress, and I know it's just because I'm not sure on the button band yet,
Yeah.
which is what held me up. But that's a thing I know I need to sit and think on, because I wouldn't want to put the wrong one on.
Well, I was going to ask you, do you have the buttons already, or is this
No,
something
no,
you have to go?
I'd have to go buy buttons.
So you'd have to find like super pretty buttons. I love buying buttons. I just never actually use them.
I don't have spare buttons.
Yeah, you
I
said
know.
that last time. I don't
Yeah.
understand that.
I have buttons for repairs for specific projects. So like I've got 2 spare buttons for my winter coat. I've got a spare button for another project. So but I don't store or collect or keep buttons. It's not a thing I'm into. So I just don't have them.
So listen to this. I just thought this is the craziest thing. And I'm going to admit this. I have a huge button stash. I have boxes filled with buttons because I'll go to Fabricland and I'll just buy, which is kind of ridiculous because then you never know like how many are you going to need, right? But I just buy whatever I guess future Louise is going to need. So I have all this stash of pretty buttons. So I'm exact opposite of you because all those ones, the functional ones that I should keep, the ones they send you, tucked inside your blouse or a sweater or your coat.
Yeah.
I have no freaking idea where those are. I lose those. I don't even try to keep those.
I have a very small, very fancy button storage conveyance Ziploc bag, and it's labeled repair buttons. And when stuff comes home that has spare buttons, they go into that bag, so I know where they are.
And that would be smart. I should do that. But see, I think functional buttons, they're not pretty. They're just black. They're white. They're whatever.
Yeah.
And I have no interest in those. Anyways, Donna says your sweater is gorgeous. Amber says if you don't like buttons, don't do it.
Yeah, that's just I just don't know yet. I gotta make up my mind.
Okay, you got lots of comments here.
Oh boy. Okay.
Anne loves your color combinations.
Thank you.
Natalie says for her, if she can't decide, I wouldn't do the buttonholes. And if I change my mind, I can do loops later.
Yeah, loops would be an option. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay, Erin.
Uh-oh.
Yes, she's putting you on the spot here a little bit. She's saying, so the pattern will be ready for her to crochet it on her way to Vancouver.
Oh, yeah, she doesn't have time on the way to Vancouver. She knows she doesn't have time on the way to Vancouver. She's going to Knit City. She will be panic crafting on the way to Vancouver because stuff won't be done. That's cute, But no, after Knit City, we can talk. I should be ready for testers then, Miss Erin. But you have too much on your plate until then, and you know it, and I know it.
Oh, come on.
Because
You knew she was gonna have to ask, right?
she's not done her shawl scarf for her husband to wear. She's not done the hat for her mom.
Oh, so maybe do we need a three-way podcast next time? Add
She
Erin in here to do some
had,
challenge.
had Erin in here. Let's see what challenges you're willing to take on for a month, ma'am. You see what kind of stress-inducing cracker eating craze occurs to me at the end of the month.
Erin, we could do that, Just saying. So what
So I
else
don't
is
know.
here? Crafty Chemist is saying she's waiting for the adrenaline to wear off after after having all the dental work done. Oh my gosh, that's not going to be good. That's
Oof.
always painful. Amber does not want
Dental
to fall
works.
asleep. Oh, Sandy says I always say do the buttons up. If I don't, okay. If I don't, I feel too good. Okay. So Sandy's a pro button.
See, and there are people who are pro button and people who are anti button, and I feel like buttons have a very specific situational use for them. A lot of the time, I overheat.
Yeah.
A, it's because I'm carrying extra weight on my frame, because I'm carrying extra weight on my frame. B, because these fudge buckers are just awful.
You're preaching to the choir, sister.
Awful. I can't have them covered in -30 or my glasses fog immediately if I have a scarf near my face. Like they give off that much heat.
Yeah.
Menopause is going to kill me. Menopause is going to kill me. I'm not there yet. It is going to kill me when it happens. I have problems with heat now. But so I've always it's got to be real cold for me before I do the buttons up. And this sweater's got a nice deep V. So in theory, I could do the buttons up sooner if I had buttons because I'm not covering the girls. So I'm not getting that warm that fast.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I gotta, because then it's like, if I do buttons, then I gotta go find the buttons.
Yes. Well, see, Amber says, she's like, now you watch, someone's going to end up sending you buttons, Jocelyn.
Nobody can yet unless they know my mom, because she's the only one who has my address right now. Even Diana doesn't have my address yet. I don't think. I don't know. Diana, do you have my address? No, Diana has to know what building I'm in. Her and Asa have lightly internet stalked me. Because they wanted to know.
So everybody, so Tracy's saying Erin has lots of help.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it wouldn't take long in a private message to Erin, and the whole Patreon group would have my physical address. Erin knows where I live.
Oh wow. All right. Hey, but okay, so I have a finish.
You do? That's amazing.
Did. I know.
See? I knew you could get stuff finished.
Oh, here they are. Amber, and it's with the yarn that Amber gifted me back for my birthday.
Excellent.
So I have a finished pair of socks for this weekend up at the cottage.
And for your entry for the summer sock along?
Yeah, I can do that, can I?
Yes, you're not running that knit along. You can enter for prize.
You're right. Oh my gosh. I could do that. Yeah. So look at that. Now the only little hiccup, which I'm calling a planned experiment, even though I totally messed it up. I did remember these? I did the whole tube and then I came back and I did the afterthought heel. So I picked up my stitches. So I talked about this the last Fiber Friends podcast. I said, I haven't done an afterthought heel in quite a while because I always do a heel flap and gusset.
Yeah.
And the last pair of socks that I finished, my little shorty socks, I just did a regular short row heel on for that one. So this one, I had to go back, right? I put in waste yarn when I got to the spot where I wanted the heel, put a waste yarn in. I was a little grumpy picking up those stitches. pulling out the waist yarn and picking up stitches, I was thinking to myself, why the heck did I just not knit the heel as I got to it? Like, what's this whole coming back to it whole business, right? So I think I just need to, but I would do it again. I think it's just, it's something I hadn't done. So I was a little slower at it because it's been a while. But so I think these socks are going to have to fit really, 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 really well for me to replace my heel flap and gusset with an afterthought heel.
That's a lot of really.
Yeah, I know, because it's really got to be good.
Because so making you a 4-course meal? Like that's a lot of really.
It's got to be fantastic for me to switch. But it was fun. It was good to do something different and try it. I picked up my stitches and I did 3 rounds before I started decreasing.
Okay.
On sock 1. I went over and I did sock 2, picked up my stitches, totally forgot about the extra plain rounds, and I just started decreasing. Oops. And I didn't even realize I had it all Kitchener stitched closed. I had them all sitting nicely folded up, and I was admiring, thinking what a wonderful job I did. And then all of a sudden I'm like, wait a sec.
Wait a minute.
I forgot. And I'm like, darn, I forgot those rows. And I go, oh, well, now I guess I have 2 different, I can test wear them out, right? I can see which one fits better. If I'm going to do an afterthought heel next time, do I need those extra rows? Maybe I don't. So now I will find out. So, after that first initial thought of, oh my God, how could I have forgotten, right? And then I'm like, oh, this is going to be perfect. Now I can call it an experiment and I will know, right?
Yep.
So who knows? I don't know. I've tried them on and just, sitting on my couch wearing them, they both feel fantastic. So.
Oh, excellent. I'm just excited you got some socks done because I know that was one of your goals. That was amazing.
It was. So I got
you
put in.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Yes, the sock. They know. Didn't the patterning just turned out really super fun on them?
Yes.
Yeah, Donna says they look very snazzy.
They do.
Yes.
So good. So excited. And guess and enter.
Yeah. So where do I do this? Do I go on Ravelry?
Instagram.
Oh, okay. Instagram. And just say, oh yes. Okay, and tag you.
Yeah, Instagram or Facebook, and use in me and Diana's Facebook group, which is Northern Miss Podcast. Yeah, you're a member, I think.
Yep,
yeah.
I am.
Yeah. Or on Instagram, and then use the hashtag for the hashtag NKP Summer Suck Along so we can find you.
Okay, I'll put it in the Facebook group. Oh my God, I have something finished. I can enter it in the knit along. This is
yes, you can.
Amazing.
Yeah, because our knit alongs usually run for 3 months because me and Diana aren't. Our hobby time has to happen after our work time. Yeah. And in my case, it has to happen after all of life that comes with being disabled. Which, if there's anybody who has ever known disabled, it's our lives are paperwork and doctors. It is a 40 per hour a week job before everything else is just dealing with specialists. So my hobbying happens around that.
Yeah. Well, that's fair.
So we were like, month ones aren't going to do it for us. It's too tight of a timeline. So we started the 1st of July. So July to August, August to September, and then to the end of September. So July, August to September. So end of September.
Well, I'll have to try to remember to post a picture tonight. Yep. And yay. I know that I'm happy. 1 pair done. Slow and steady is my motto right now.
Okay, if you get that color work hat and mittens or cowls you got floating around done, we started a new knit along technically today.
Okay. Well,
that those would count for.
I'm hoping to get a hat knit this weekend. Well, I'm hoping to get a lot knit this weekend. So we'll see. It won't work out that way, but
I
still have it's early in the week, so I still am very optimistic.
Vague plans? I got a lot of live going on this weekend.
Yeah.
And I may or may not be gaming with Diana. Yeah. You're the first of the live weekend extravaganza for me.
Well, I feel special. Yes. Oh, Amber says at least they're stretchy. Yes, they're very stretchy. So you know what? I think they'll be fine. They feel fine. When
Yeah.
I think if the heel was going to feel too tight, I think I would know as soon as you put your foot in,
Yes.
it would feel tight around.
It'll feel too snug and uncomfortable.
And it feels okay. So I think I'll be fine. But I think I'm going to wear them hiking. We've got some hikes planned
Okay, yeah.
this weekend. So I think I'm just going to wear those and put them through their paces and see which one feels better or not, or maybe who knows. Then I'll just know. Did I find my flamingo sock yarn? Yes, I did. I did. I have to rewind it though, because it's kind of it wasn't in a project bag. Silly me. And so yeah, so it's a little disheveled, we will say. So
It's seen better days.
Yes, it's kind of a mess. Maybe
It came home late from the bar last night and it's a little hungover, but it's okay. Just needs a good shower.
That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. No, Anne and Amber, I know exactly where it is. It's upstairs on my work table. It's sitting there just waiting for something. I don't know what, but I will know it when I don't know. I'll just know it, right? I'll wake up one day and it'll be like, yes, it is sock knitting time. Put everything else on hold, pick up my socks.
Oh yeah, yeah. We flipped to September the 1st. All I want to work on now is socks and sweaters.
Yeah, I know. I see, and I still feel like I'm in summer mode. It does not feel like September 1st. I still want to pretend it's August. I don't want summer to end just yet. I don't know. I feel like it went by super, super quick. Faster than normal. I know you want the cool temperatures to come, right?
I really do.
Well, it is what it is. I mean, people have been posting on Facebook the number of sleeps it is till Christmas, and
oh well, the holidays are exciting and that's always fun. But I enjoy not melting to death. I enjoy not melting to death a lot.
The last few days have been unbearable here. Like today was nice, but the last couple, it was like you hit that wall where you just can't take the heat anymore, right? It was
nope.
Yeah, so thankfully it has cooled down. So next month, so we're going to be doing this again. September. So what is the first Thursday in October? Oh my gosh. October. I don't even want to say that. I'm like panicking.
I do.
September.
October's the month of Halloween.
See, and I'm getting excited. I love fall. I love decorating for fall. I love pumpkins. I mean, I'm not as huge of a Halloween person as you are, but I mean, I do like, okay, I'm trying to find my calendar.
I have 20 feet of plastic chain.
For decorating?
Yes. Just chilling around.
It's
just a Halloween thing I got.
Hey, we get an extra like week in here or something.
We do. And this is always the dangerous month for us. Because every time we have that extra week, neither one of us does well.
We slack off. I know, because October, the 1st of October is a Friday. So as opposed to being like the first, like normally we would have done it tomorrow on September 2nd. We won't do this again until October 7th. I know. See, that makes me feel like I'm like, oh, I can get anything and everything done. I have a whole extra 7 days.
I think it's because current me forget that we also have to create content for our own podcasts, plus our extra stuff.
Yeah, I know. That's okay. Let me bask in the glory of feeling like I have all this extra time. Don't burst my bubble yet.
Okay.
Oh, and we're talking about my yarn, as long as it doesn't do a little walk of shame. Oh my goodness. Yes. Okay. So look forward. Oh, wow. Amber, you don't look forward to walking in the snow. No, see, both Amber and I have had falls and injured our knees with the ice. So we're both super cautious.
Oh, I fall all the time. All the time.
But you don't break anything though, do you?
Oh yeah, I sprain, break, tear tendons.
Oh,
I've had to get stitches because of doors. I've
oh,
broken toes, ankle joints,
oh,
um, a bunch of my fingers because I used my cane um, in front of me to see where I'm going all the time. So I'm constantly jamming these three fingers. They're constantly
oh,
swollen, especially in the wintertime. Or I've dislocated my elbow, or I've popped my shoulder blade out of place because of how I have to, because you have to shoulders back, boobs out, ladies, but you have to put your one shoulder forward to use your cane in front.
yeah,
And even if you don't lock your elbow, every bump, every nook, every cranny, every
yeah,
snowbank, everything
yeah,
jars right up your arms. So you also deal with a lot of upper back pain because the vibrations travel all the way up like they would if you were
yeah.
using a jackhammer. So yeah, I'm constantly incurring injuries. Yeah, no matter the season.
Oh dear.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So, okay. So what challenges for next month? So October
Yes.
7th, you'll be like full into Halloween mode. October
So
7th.
into
So
oh, and
you've got-
Diana wasn't helping me. She's like, "Oh, here's a color work yoke sweater that has ghosts as the color." Like, listen, I already have so much on the plate. Stop adding. Stop adding.
oh, see, Amber's saying, yeah. So if she hurts her right knee again,
Mm-hmm.
she might have to have surgery on it. So
Yeah,
I could see where that would really, you'd be really hesitant, wouldn't you? Just
yeah.
be always fearful of
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
if you fall on it, yeah, and hurt it again.
yeah. Your body will only take so much damage, and then she starts making it permanent.
Yeah, yeah.
So no, I don't. I think I might enjoy the more level barometric pressure systems because even when it snows, the barometric pressure doesn't vacillate that wildly.
Yes. Yeah.
But
Not like this summer. Yeah.
not like the summer, and the migraines have been great this summer.
They my
Sarcasm, guys, that
I
was sarcasm.
I've been had a hard time, and I've been yesterday and today I've been fighting off one. So, you know. Anyways, oh, okay. Are we voting for projects for you?
I love it when you guys vote for projects for me. So yes, yes, we are. All right.
How many? Do you have three there again?
I was trying to decide what I wanted to have on the list because I have to be careful because my niece is texting me, my mother's texting me.
Oh,
Dad got a new truck, so we're talking about the new truck.
uh,
So
yes.
we've got all that
Okay,
going
cat hair.
on. There's always the cat. Where did I put that? Guys, there's literally yarn and knitting crafting projects all around me. These aren't all of them. I don't want to pull down all of them because if I pull down all of them, everyone will vote for the 8-bit. I don't think I'm ready to pick that up.
Oh,
Where everybody gets excited.
so that's not on the agenda yet.
I don't think I want to put the 8-bit on the agenda.
So maybe
Oh, I
when you're feeling up for the 8-bit is the same time as I should work on my March socks again.
I think that my 8-bit sweater time might come before your
Before March?
before your March socks are ready to come out of timeout.
Maybe it'll be, will it be an October project or you'll just have too much Halloweeny stuff?
If I try to get it done this month, I want to bug Diana to keep working on hers. So I will probably not have it on here so I could talk about it on the podcast to drive Diana bonkers. Then I'm egging her on. But
To see what you're picking up.
do you see this mohair? Do you see this mohair?
Yeah.
This is Erin's mohair. I'm doing a
That's
sample knit for her for Knit City. So this has to be
gorgeous.
cast off on the 28th of this month. So there's some things that are not going on the list because I do not have time. I do not have time. It is not going to happen. But I think I have enough options for us going on. The things I can work on in the background. Can you tell I have original hardwood floors? I didn't bring down my spinning. Guys, I could do spinning. Should I put spinning on?
Ooh, you could.
I should put spinning on the list to vote for.
Amber's like, yeah, my 2-week sweater should get done. Yeah, I started that in October. So maybe
Uh-huh.
I
I
think
mean,
isn't that a bad sign when things start hanging around for a year? And so that
yes and
sweater,
no. Depends on the project.
it may just have to wait till the month scrolls back around again. I know. I should work on that sweater. I have to think about that. Ooh, what is that?
This is the fiber for the stuff I'm spinning on my spinning wheel. This is some of Erin's fiber. So the rest, this is what I have left to spin on what I've got going on my wheel from Erin.
That's nice, nice.
Yeah, so it's living in the top of my spinning basket. But again, I can't quite access my wheel. So yeah, I think we're gonna vote for a color of fiber and then 2 other projects.
Okay.
Do
Loki's
we want to start with the fiber or the projects?
Ooh. Oh, we got fiber in your hand. Let's do fiber.
Well, not this fiber, but yes. I need a bigger desk. Me, I don't need the giant desk. I don't have that much stuff on my desk at any point in time. Lying to myself. All right, we've got, what do we got going on here? What are you? You are some fluffy top. I don't know what your colorway is.
Looks pretty.
You guys have to see it through Ziploc bags because that's how I store my fiber.
That looks really nice. So, but it's got like a shades of deep greens and some peach or orange in there.
Oh, I think so. What are we called? Ooh, we're Daria stuff. This is Cloud9 Fiberworks fiber.
Mm.
Into the something. Where's my phone?
Okay, that's not my vote already.
That's totally fair.
I mean, I need to see anything else.
Can you say anything else?
Say, just no, just do that.
Into the Mystic.
Oh,
That's
into the in.
Dory has some really good names for her stuff. I have, oh, I know what this one is. I don't actually have to look up the name for this one. I know this one's name. This one's a bit of, I've already pre-drafted a chunk of this stuff. This one, if I remember correctly.
Is that like a black and white or a black and gray? It's a quick little.
Well, it's 100 grams of it, but I've got it started pre-drafting it.
Okay.
And yeah, it's got a blue, gray, black. It's a dark, moody one. I really like. I don't know why I closed my camera off, my phone off, because my phone has my magnifying app on it, and that's how I read things.
So are those the 2 options for the fleece, or is there another one?
I think this is the. I got what's. Yeah. Tell me what it is.
What do you guys?
Aha! Winter is coming.
Where is that from?
Into the Mystic or Winter is Coming.
Winter is coming. Into the Mystic. Winter is coming. Okay, I know which one. I'm still voting for Into the Mystic.
You're still voting for Into the Mystic?
Winter is Coming is gorgeous too, but Into the Mystic is really nice. Oh, that one looks pretty too.
Or Mysterious Mano de Uruguay fiber I bought a couple years ago.
Is that so? That's got some
greens
like
in it.
Aqua. Does it have a bit of bluey colors in there too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you guys. Amber saying Into the Mystic. She says Into the Mystic. Well,
okay.
What do you guys? What else does everybody think? 2 votes for Into the Mystic.
I think it's too soon for Winter is Coming. Let's leave that till October.
Yeah, I know we don't want to necessarily bring it any quicker.
Yeah, that's fair.
We will see if anybody else has other thoughts. Oh, Kim says
This is the last time you.
Mysterious. Oh, which one? Mysterious Meadow. Was that the first one? The
Into the
Mystic.
Mystic.
Into the Mystic. I think that's the one
Into,
she's wanting.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Crafty Chemist says she votes for Manos. I've spun some of theirs. It's lovely.
It was
Sherry
Mysterious Sail Fiber.
Oh, Into the Mystic from Sherry. Aaron says Into the Mystic.
Mystic. All right, I think we've got an Into the Mystic. All right, so
Thank
spinning is
you.
done. So we just got to pick 2 knitting projects then.
Okay.
Or 2 crafting projects. And we have
Linda says Into the Mystic as well.
we've got options.
Pretty much a clean sweep there.
Excellent.
Amber says hold off on winter as long as possible. Yeah, do that one in January, please.
Winter one. It's gonna happen as soon
All right.
as I
So
can.
what do you have? Oh, I've got cat hair.
I was brushing my cat this morning. She didn't like it. She thought we were playing.
Oh, Daisy loves being brushed. Oh,
This one hates
Linda,
being
Linda's saying Into the Mystic as well. Yeah, so it's, yeah. Hands
Okay.
down, that's the winner.
fair.
Okay, so
fair,
what
fair.
projects do you have?
Okay. So I figured 1 WIP and 1 design project, because that really putting one of those one of my own designs on there really helps me
Yeah,
focus and get stuff done. So because like the cardigan will be ready for test knitter sometime this month. Test crocheters. However
Yes,
it's phrased. So we'll do the design project first.
okay,
They're shawls, guys. They're both shawl patterns.
okay.
I've got one with no name. Then neither one of them. Okay. Well, one's name is Mom Made Me Do It. So this is not Mom Made Me Do It. The interim names usually end up being whatever the yarn is I'm using.
Yes, it's exactly.
So I can find it again. Otherwise I can't find what I'm working on. I have too many notes on things. So I started the shawl and the ball shawl.
Nice.
So I had to finish this bad boy.
Shawl and a ball. That's nice. I like that.
Yeah, I like the sparkly of it.
Okay, so
Or
that's one.
because Mom said so. Because Mom made me.
Ooh, okay, so that's a different shape. Okay, the colors look similar though.
They do. This is a blue and a green because those are my mom's favorite colors.
Okay.
It just also happens that the blues are picked up in the shawl and a ball because that's just the colors that I picked. So this is actually a linen blend.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, because my mom wants a shawl with no armholes.
Oh, okay.
When you put on a shawl, there's that space where your arms
That's
sit.
right. You were talking
doesn't-
about that.
yeah,
Yes.
she doesn't want that. So this is going to be a half pie. Is the
Okay.
shape for this one. It's a half pie shawl.
So Amber's got the first vote and she's voting for Mom Said So.
Mom said so.
Yeah.
I know they got back to Saskatoon 2 weeks ago and she's already got a repair to bring me. Jeez, Mom.
Oh yeah. Yep. Sabrina's saying Mom made me.
Mom made me? Okay.
Yeah. So the mom shawl or the shawl and a ball?
Oh, it's looking like
I-
the mom shawl.
I think I like the mom shawl too. Oh, Sherry says shawl and a ball.
Way to be rebel rousing, Sherry. Way to be rebel rousing. Ah. This is 2 shawl and a balls rolled into one giant ball.
Oh, is it?
Yep. Because they're 100 grams and I got 200-gram ball in my hand here.
All right. So what does anybody, oh, Erin says the triangle one.
That'll be the shawl and a ball.
That's the shawl and a ball. Okay. So they're two and two. Erin, Sabrina, Sherry, and Erin. We'll see. If
We're just waiting for the tiny dictator to wake up and realize there's fiber on the floor. She should go try to eat it. She hates the taste of fiber because it gets stuck in her face. Drives her nuts, but she keeps trying to eat it anyway. She licks it, right? Because it smells like wool. It smells like sheep.
oh, Paula's just popping in.
Oh,
Hey,
hi.
Paula, Did you see Jocelyn is just held up 2 shawls? Oh,
Did.
Kim says shawl and a ball.
Ooh, okay. It's edging out.
It is. It's creeping ahead. It's that Lynn, mom is always first. So mom made me.
Fair,
okay.
fair. That's a legit reason to vote that way.
And I was voting for the mom made me. So that puts mom made me one ahead. Is anybody else typing? I know there's a little bit of a delay before the comments pop up here. Okay.
What is this? Oh, it's my yarn wash.
Your soap or your ukulele or
ukulele.
Well, that's handy to have. You'll need it. You'll need it to wash your fiber.
Listen, we're starting an MCAL. We're starting a CAL on Friday. Yeah, technically you can start anytime, like now-ish, because it starts the 1st of September. Where it's winter fall accessories. I don't know if I want to make colorwork mittens first, or colorwork cowl first, or colorwork headband first, but I've got till Friday noon to figure it out and get it casted on. Like get the yarn wound for it. I'm like,
Wednesday night?
Really?
You got lots of time. Oh, this is
except I'm out tomorrow night.
Well, that's all right. Okay, this is tough, Jocelyn.
It is. It's not that the other one won't be done, because they will get done. It's just helping me narrow down my focus for the month.
Okay,
that's always a problem.
One more vote for Mums Are Always First.
Okay.
One other vote for shawl and a ball. This is pretty close. Okay, so I think we need one more vote in here to be like a tiebreaker.
Yeah. And then we'll call it.
Yep. So
I like letting other people decide my work.
I know.
This makes it so much easier, because I'm like, oh, but that's just what we need to work on. So let's work on that instead of what do I want to work on? I'm like, no, I got a list.
I know. Both shawls are pretty. Oh,
they are.
Mom shawl.
Mom it is.
Donna is the tie-breaking vote.
Mom it is. We'll work on the shawl and the ball in October.
So Into the Mystic. I feel like I should write these down.
So I don't forget them. I'm going to set them aside this month and put them where they usually live so that I don't forget what I'm working on.
Okay, so that's your design project, right?
That's the design.
So
yeah. Mom made me. Mom made me. Yep.
And and you got your spinning. So what is your other knitting project?
We need to finish a WIP. So I'm either gonna finish. Both of these are started.
Is that a sock?
It's fingerless mittens.
Oh no.
Because we're reaching that time of year.
Yeah, I'm gonna not comment. Okay. Sure. I'm not voting for this one. How is that for a comment?
You don't even know what maybe I needed to keep my wrists warm in the fall because I can't put my hands in my pockets because I use a cane. You don't know why I need fingerless mittens.
But okay.
That's actually why I need fingerless mittens.
you guys mostly that is pretty. But you guys all know, I know you don't want me to get on this soapbox, but nope. I'm just going to say, Jocelyn, if holding your cane and your fingers get cold, knit yourself a full pair of mittens.
In theory, yes.
I know.
And I will introduce two words that affect the status of hand knit mittens versus not knit mittens. And then I can also give an additional argument as to why sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's just my wrists get cold and they ache because I've done so much damage because I've got the starting of arthritis in here from the cane and the damage I've done. Okay. So sometimes I just like having them on because my wrists are warm, but my hands don't want to get hot and sweaty. But there's this thing called wind chill.
Hence a full mitten.
And hand knit mittens, while amazing, while wonderful, while warm, not windproof.
No.
No. So useful in some situations and not in others. And I have one pair of deep winter mittens that I do wear because they have grippy pads on the inside of the
Yeah.
mittens because I need the grippy pads for the cane, or the cane doesn't stay in the
Uh-huh.
slicky windproof material.
Okay, hold on here. Okay, you need to show your next project because people are voting for the fingerless mitts already, and I don't want that to win.
Wait,
Sherry,
guys, Louise
stop
wants the other
voting.
project.
Don't vote yet. Sherry, you don't even know what the other project is. Sherry, but
She's a rabble rouser.
she's
That's what Sherry
but
is.
who are you? It's because Sherry's agreeing with you. That's why. She's not agreeing with me. Well,
Listen, I keep thinking Sherry's secretly making that white sweater she's working on for me, because clearly I'm the white sweater wearer of all of us here.
I would say that too.
I know she's not. She's making a very beautiful white sweater. I know it's for her, but I look forward to seeing it in the mail. No, I just
Oh,
the other option is to try to finish my Saturday morning pullover by Dragon Horde Designs. So I'm a couple rows shy of splitting for my sleeves for this sweater. And it's
okay.
just
But this
a
is
plain.
you're going like big project
Of
to
course.
itty bitty little tiny fingerless mitts.
Okay, this is a lot of basic in the round knitting, and the only thing that happens is I change from this current color, which
Yeah.
is green, to a gray color, about a couple of inches, like just a couple inches below the boobs.
Yep.
Otherwise, it's just stockinette in the round. Same with the sleeves, just stockinette in the round, ribbing. So it's a lot, but it's not fancy work. This is elbow length fingerless knit gloves with varying patterns and gray stripes all the way up my arm.
So it's going to even out, is what you're saying.
Yeah, one just
Erin,
takes more thought than the other. They
Erin
both take an equal amount of work.
I'm going to steal Erin as my new best friend now.
Oh, okay,
cool.
Cool.
Because she agrees with my stance on fingerless mitts. She doesn't see the point.
That's fair.
So I know.
Fair. I also don't understand why people wear hats. I know it's a thing people do, but I don't get it. It's fine. It's a thing. I let it go.
I know. And that's what I need to let the fingerless mitt thing go. People love them. People seem to want them. So I'm just like, keep your mouth shut, Louise. But I have a hard time. I can't seem to do it.
That's okay. I don't get hats either. It's fine. Everyone's like, make yourself a hat. Why would you wear a headband? I'm like, because I don't like being hot and sweaty and gross. And it doesn't matter if it's -10 or -40. If I put a hat on my head, I get hot and sweaty and gross, and I don't like it. I also don't like how I look in hats. I think I look like a marshmallow man with like these big round face of mine and my head all flattened out. No, I need that volume and that hair to balance the circle that is my face. Because unless it's the magic of the selfie, I have no cheekbones. And hats just don't help. They just don't help.
They just don't help you. Oh,
not help me. I also have very thick mom hair that I haven't been able to thin in 18 months. I'm Pete.
Okay, so you're getting some votes here.
Woohoo!
Okay, so wait, let's scroll back. So Sherry, okay, I'm gonna vote.
I got in and out of the local yarn store this week, and all I bought was a pair of needles I went in for. I did not buy any yarn. I did not buy. Everybody wanted me to take my temperature. It's fine. There's a fiber festival on the 18th of this month in this province, people. I'm working it.
Well, there you go. You'll make it right there.
I bought a set of Addy rockets at a sock size. I've never worked in Addy rockets, so I'm gonna try them out.
They're okay because they're not the brass tip ones, and they're nice and pointy.
Yeah, that's why. Well, they didn't have any Chow Goos except for interchangeable sets. I'm like, I don't like interchangeable sets. It's not going to work. Listen, I have a whole spare skein of this pink. I should put that in that pile there. Nope, in this pile here. I have vote amongst yourself, guys. I gotta figure out where my piles are. That pile there.
Okay, so what do I have here? Okay. Okay, so Sherry with mittens.
Okay.
Amber says sweater. Linda
Okay.
says sweater. Erin says sweater.
Oh my.
Oh no, Linda's team fingerless mitts. Okay, Donna has voted for mitts, the fingerless
Okay.
mitts.
Okay. Good to know I have some support in the crowd. It's good. It's good. So the people who would wear fingerless mitts. I don't even know how I do this. I got the yarn wrapped all the way around. I don't even know. I do it with my socks too.
Okay, so so there was, 2 votes for fingerless mitts and 1, 2, 3 for the sweater. So the sweater is ahead by 1. Oh, Paula's voted for mitts, so they're tied. Oh, Lena has voted sweater. Sweater's ahead by 1.
I like
And
this voting.
Sweater's ahead by 1. Thank you guys. Good voting. Oh, Beth. Beth has voted sweater.
Okay.
And I'm obviously voting sweater.
Yeah. That puts sweater ahead by 2.
Yep. Anybody else want to see mitts? Type now. Oh, Sabrina goes pullover.
Okay. Sweater's pulling ahead.
All right. Anybody else want these mitten things?
I believe your distaste is showing.
I know. Should I try to be more neutral here?
I don't think it's gonna work.
It is beautiful yarn, and the
like
pattern looks cool.
Out of the bag.
But I don't know.
If you don't get fingerless mitts, it'll just confuse you as to why anybody would want to work on them, which makes total sense to me because there's a lot of things about life I don't get.
Oh, crafty!
That other people love and do.
It's done. Fingerless mitts. They can't catch up because Crafty Chemist has said sweater and Susanna's gone sweater. So I say voting is closed, and Kim voted mitts. I don't think you can catch up now. Okay, we're gonna close this voting. Good try, Kim.
Sweater. Okay.
Sweater's the winner.
Watch, I'll be talking to Diana this weekend. She'll be like, just do the mittens on the podcast.
There you go. I know you're gonna knit those things either way, right?
Yeah, I mean they're being made. Listen, if you people can go to the cabin and enjoy it for some reason, I can enjoy fingerless mitts.
That's right. And you know what? Somebody who typed in here, Paula, said it would be a boring world if we all knit the same things. And that's absolutely right.
So true.
Absolutely right. I just have a feeling Jocelyn's going to knit these fingerless mitts and be tagging me on Instagram. See, look what I'm working on, Louise. Look what I've got another inch, Louise.
2 whole sections, Louise. How do you like this?
It's going to go on for it. You said these are elbow length?
Uh-huh.
Hey. Oh, well, that's all right. They will be beautiful. Oh, Lynn says, can I vote again? Yeah, Lynn, you were voting mitts, weren't you? No. I feel like what am I doing? Oh, yeah, good question. What am I doing?
I'm waiting for the month when you pull like 5 or 6 projects and we get to vote for you.
You know what? Maybe I'll do that next time and you guys can vote for me too.
This is the best part. My favorite part is letting everybody else vote on what I'm going to work on. It just takes so much of the stress out of it. I don't go, what am I going to work on? I'm like, no. They're going to let me know. I'm good. Just give them some options.
Well, see, it's like my New Start Monday. I let people vote on.
I love voting.
My projects on Monday on Instagram and Wildflower Will's Facebook. You can always vote for the project or the yarn every Monday there. And it's fun and I love it because I spend all day, not all day. I mean, let me word this as while I'm at work and every time I have a spare moment, not like I'm on Instagram all day at work, but it's fun just to look and see what people are voting and which one is ahead.
I enjoy reading it.
So this is a shawl that I'm designing. This is the orange crush, and I'm almost finished it.
Oh, Nice. That's
So
exciting.
So seriously, guys, if I don't finish this next week or next month, there's going to be a big problem. And this has a deadline, so this will be done. This will be done.
Haha.
Sherry says she feels like I'm purposely miscounting. I demand a recount.
Amanda recount.
Well, look at there. Anne just voted sweater. So sorry, Sherry. I'm sorry.
I'm trusting in Louise, guys. I don't see the chat. I don't know what's going on.
I am being very honest, even though.
Oh my goodness, a Dragon M-Cal sock thing started today.
Oh.
I lied. I'm casting on 2 things tonight. Erin's shawl and those socks.
I'm going to keep spinning. I'm going to keep spinning this. I don't know how much I'll get done, but I really like, okay, so who, sorry, I forget, Crafty Chemist, was it you that said that every day you like to spin for 10 minutes?
That's a great way of doing it.
I really
it's a
like
really
that.
good way.
Yeah. I don't know if I will do every day, but I want to be, fairly regular throughout the month and just work on this 50 grams. And then I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Maybe I'll have to go back to Little Red Mitten to get a white or something to apply with it. Oh, or maybe a black. I don't know, something.
Either one would be really nice.
But I'm going to work on that. I want to get that shawl done. And, I don't know. No, where is it? Do I have it?
I'm working on podcast content.
This one. This one, My Wild Child. I am not going to say have it finished, but I would like a considerable amount done.
Okay, that's fair.
I don't like saying finish. Finish is like a 4-letter word. I don't know. But this one here, I really want to get some of these projects done. So this is the one I'd really like to. And it's kind of my go-to because it's pretty easy knitting. It's good knitting, all that kind of stuff. So these 2 shawls, I really want to get these 2. One done and one good progress.
Excellent.
That's my. Well, I don't have to, but my Orange Crush, I need to get done for September 19th is the deadline for it.
Ooh, okay.
Oh,
okay.
I'm going to crush it. I better crush it. I better. Oh yeah, I know. Amber and her husband, Jason, they vote against each other in my New Start Monday knits. It's really funny listening to the 2 of them go back and forth.
Yep.
So yeah, so I'm going to have a shawl knitting month. I'm not doing socks. I've done socks the last 2 months. I think no socks for me this month. But I'm going to work on those 2 shawls and keep going with the spinning because I'm really liking the spinning.
It was a pleasant discovery that it's something I like doing while I'm editing, and that's easy enough for me to just keep quiet about till the end of the month.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay, so we got our projects.
Ta-da!
Right. Wow. Hey, do you have Critical Role tonight?
Tonight's Wednesday, so no.
Oh, no, because it's usually Thursday.
It's usually Thursday, yeah.
I was gonna say,
tonight is winding yarn and casting on and audio booking because I do enjoy audiobooks. I'm almost at 70 books for the year, and my goal is always 100 every year. So
oh my goodness.
I'm pretty on track for 100 books this year again.
Good for you.
And then tomorrow is the start of the Path to Glory campaign, which is a Warhammer Fantasy little mini league that they run. I don't play yet, but I'm learning the rules since reading the rule book's really hard because of the vision and their textbooks. They're textbooks. The league that plays, because there's only 6 of them, the boys have said that they're quite comfortable with me coming down and listening to them play games and ask questions about rules as we run across rules that I don't understand. So I can start to pick up the gameplay. So I'll be doing that, and then I'll be coming home. Critical Role is still on hiatus between campaigns. So
okay.
Yeah. So
Amber wants to know what you're listening to.
Right now I'm listening to the 3rd book or 4th book in the Oh man, Robert Jordan Wheel of Time series, A Dragon Reborn. It interrupted my sci-fi series I was listening to because it came up on the library app on Libby, so I've had to listen to that. I've been listening to Catherine it's Asaro. Just don't know, but it's called the Scolian Saga. There's 17 primary works. I'm on book 8.
Oh, wow. That's nice.
I started,
so many.
yeah, I started a couple weeks ago. I'm like, hey Jane, I found this series. It's free on Audible. She's like, well, that's not gonna take long to go through. I'm like, nope. But it did mean I had to put down my Amelia Peabody book series that I was listening to. I love good fluffy adventure storybooks. They're just lighthearted. So very happy to be reading those.
So many things, right? Just like
all the time.
There's just so many things. Not enough time and too many things, right?
So many things, not enough time.
Oh, Kim agrees. She said that series is really good.
So I'm doing the reading when I'm not watching documentaries on a streaming platform.
Oh, and what's September 19th? September 19th is our guild is getting together for one last beach knitting.
Ooh, exciting.
And my orange crush, we had a summer knit along project to do an asymmetrical shawl. Mm-hmm. So I designed this one for that knit along. So hopefully everybody will have a really good chunk. We'll be really close. Some people are finished. And I'm going to take my tripod and we're going to try to get a group shot of us on the beach wearing.
Oh, that'll be exciting.
Yes. So I need to get it finished. Did I finish my book? No, not yet, Amber. No. So yeah, I've got lots to do too. And I'm really hoping this weekend I will get a lot done. But we'll see. There's also lots of fun things I want to do this weekend too.
Are you doing I suppose you won't be doing Fiber Friends on Friday, will you, if you're out at the cabin?
We have already recorded it.
Ooh.
And so I have to finish editing it tonight. And I will just say this may be one you will want to check in on.
Excellent.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was good. It was interesting. It was fun. It was.
Well, it just occurred to me you usually record Friday morning or like Friday afternoon, and then you do the live knit in, and then the podcast usually shows up anytime between like Saturday and Monday morning.
Yep, the podcast tip usually I usually schedule it for Saturday at 9 a.m.
Yeah. Unless
something there was the odd time this summer because Cheryl was camping that we actually recorded on Saturday because she usually goes camping during the week, and then so a couple times over the summer we got her schedule a little off track. But typically I try to be pretty consistent with Saturday morning. So I'm going to do the Friday night live in the Fiber Friends Facebook group from the cottage Friday night, as long as there is like no Wi-Fi up there. It's very, very spotty. Last time I was up there a month ago, it worked. We did about an hour and a half, and it worked. So fingers crossed that it will work again this Friday night.
Oof.
So it should be fun. So we may have some guest appearances on that. My nephew, my niece will be around. My son, my daughter, my son-in-law. So who knows what will.
All sorts of things.
Yeah, so it could be a fun Friday night's always a good just chit-chatty night. We never know where the conversation will lead. So it's
we really don't.
We don't. I started way back. I mean, I've been doing lives on Friday nights for at least 3 years.
I remember when you first started doing them.
Yeah. The very first one was the night I fell leaving Little Red Mitten after I had just taught a class, and I broke my kneecap and ended up in the hospital.
Yep.
And so I had I think it was Joan, the owner of Little Red Mitten at the time. She felt she felt horrible and just followed me to the emergency room. And I had her take a picture of me lying on a bed under the emergency room sign. And I posted it. I'm like, sorry guys, no live this week. See you next week.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a legit thing.
Yeah.
That's a legit thing.
But anyway, so yeah, then we've been doing it every Friday since. And when I started, I kind of had a plan. I thought, well, here's a couple topics, I could kind of talk about to kind of lead the conversation. But now I just come on live and we just start chatting. So
I like them. I like being in the chat. So it's
yeah,
fun.
well, I feel like it is exactly like a live knit night. If you were in your local yarn shop and you were knitting, that's what you'd be talking about, this, that, and everything, and what you're cooking, what you're gardening, your vacation, your whatever, right?
Not gonna lie, most of the time I'm making dinner.
Yeah. Well, that's right.
It starts at 5 o'clock Manitoba time, so I'm in the middle of dinner most of the time.
Yeah, it starts 6 o'clock our time. But we do talk about. The topics always eventually come back around to knitting, but it's just I feel like it's just a bunch of girlfriends just sitting around knitting and chatting about whatever. So it's fun.
It's really good. I like it.
Yeah,
that's all right. I'm excited. You're gonna have a weekend out at your cabin.
Yes.
Some relaxing.
It's gonna be so much fun. Oh, and you woke up today thinking it was Saturday. Nope, you gotta wait a couple more days. But Anne, I can't wait for you to watch on Saturday morning and leave me a comment on what you think.
I think that's great. What do I got? I got this weekend, Friday, I've got the live cast on party at noon with Diana. It's Manitoba time, guys.
Okay.
And then because we know that Friday noon is like a work day for a lot of people time-wise in North America, I'm just going to get on in the evening on YouTube and just do essentially what we do for the Patrons every month. I'm just going to chill out and chat with everybody on YouTube and stuff. So I'm going to do that later in the evening for the people that are in North America and working during the cast on party. And then we've got the live podcast for the month this Sunday. So that's my weekend.
Yes, Amber saying yes. I know, as I was saying that, but girlfriend, yes, guys, yes, because sometimes McGill sometimes joins us on a Friday night. So there is every once in a while. Oh, and Jason. That's right. Jason's kind of in the background listening. So that's true. We do have a few fellas that join us every once in a while.
Which is lovely.
Yeah.
We need more male knitters.
Oh, we do, don't we? Do. Well, you guys, okay, it has been, we're closing in on the 2-hour mark here, Jocelyn.
We are.
We were chatty tonight. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, so you got to cast on. So maybe we better let you go. So you got some serious casting on to do.
I do, and I go to bed at 10 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
I stay up late on Thursdays, but that's it.
Okay, well then, yeah. Well, then we better wrap up so you can get your casting on. And yeah. Oop.
I don't know, man. You're in charge of the buttons.
I know. I hit a button. You guys all know I should never hit buttons. Okay. If I hit this. Okay. All right, guys. So thank you so much for joining us. It's always fun. And good voting for Jocelyn's projects.
Yeah.
Fun. Okay. Maybe I'll think about doing that for mine too next month.
Oh, take so much pressure off. I'm just like, here's a selection of things that I'm interested in working in. Somebody else make the decision, please.
Maybe I will do some looking and find some of my older WIPs.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the light of day in a while. All right, I will think about that. Okay, well, I'm going to say good night and we will end the live stream. So thanks everybody for hanging out. And
night, everyone.
Yeah, so catch Jocelyn. Like she said, all of her lives this coming weekend.
So many lives.
I mean, Jocelyn and you can find us pretty much everywhere. So there's always lots of time to sit and knit and chat with us both.
Absolutely.
Okay.